Okay, so unfortunately, my previous video idea kind of fell through. What I was trying to do is do utility pole stained glass effect. I'm gonna try this idea again in a later video, in a later date, when it's not 12:47 a.m. Unfortunately, I was getting too frustrated with that Premiere Pro, so I'll just try again another time. But for today, I want a deliverable, right? I just want something that I could go to bed and be like, yeah, I made something. Yeah, yeah, just, have something to show my friends in the morning. So I decided to just try this, like, very simple green screen effect in Minecraft. Here I'm just, as you can see, yeah, sorry, should have probably shown the footage. There's just an abandoned cave. Do not enter, you enter, and you're greeted with a green screen. It's not a green screen, it's a black screen, but whatever. Hopefully this is not a bad idea using a black screen. I'm gonna find out the hard way because I'm gangster like that. Okay, let me tell you, I am gangster like that. Um, I don't actually know what like the punchline is here, right? It's like what's gonna be on the black screen. I don't know yet. I haven't made that design decision yet. I probably should have made that before I started like recording, but oh well. You Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a color. I think this is how you add a color. Just to see if the black screen is a good idea or not. Let's have our guy be here. Ooh, nice, beautiful, horrible color. I also don't know how to work with like this track idea yet. That's a future problem. I mean, that's a future learning experience. It's not a problem. So let's quickly apply an effect. This is the power pole project, by the way. Um, yeah, so just ignore that for now. So what I want is should be a Luma key or chroma key. Let's try the Luma key first. Let's just see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Let's try that. Oh yeah, look the the black text gets Luma keyed. Can I do like a very small, like, let's just do 1% of like pure black? Hmm. That looks good. Let's like that looks good. Huh. Oh, that was weird. You know what I could do though? So this doesn't look bad. This is a good first step. So the text here is transparent. Right about here. I could just pull this back. So it's actually, yeah, see it's black. Oh, that looks creepy. Or you know what I could do? I bet the better practice would be to uh timeline timeline the Luma key. So is there a way I could just like turn it on and off? Yeah, I don't care. So remember the value 8%. Let's just drop this to 0. Okay, nothing's blue here. Good. Okay. So right about here, what I can do is toggle animation. Where's my animation track? Shouldn't there be an animation track? I feel like I'm missing something here. Huh. Oh, well, right here, we're gonna have the Luma key not applied right here. Let's apply that value of 8% that we calculated earlier, and now it should be, yeah, now it should be good. Let's check that. You know, I'm not quite sure I like the idea of how I like back into the corner and get cozy like that. But you know, I don't care. It's 12:52 a.m. and I'm not in, you know, what's the saying? Like perfection gets in the way of good enough. Yeah, that's the feeling I got here. Um what if I get like a video of a gnome? You know, it's like the video is like how gnomes exist in Minecraft and it's just like a blurry like what if it's like a blurry photo of a gnome? That'd be kind of cool. Let me go find like a photo of a gnome real quick from the internet. I'll be right back. Perfect. We got a gnome. Okay, we got a gnome right here. So instead of having this blue color, what I want is the gnome image. Oh, that is. Oh, we're cooking now. Okay. That's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool effect. Like, boink. Maybe what I could do is, you know how I back up right here? Before I go cozy in the corner, I could just go like, boom. I'm like back. It's like, oh my god, I'm backing away in horror. Oh, I'm scared. Ah, there's a gnome. Ah, there's a gnome. Right, right. I'm okay with a little bit cozy in the corner, but I don't like how long I'm cozy in the corner. So let's just cut the video down to there. Cut the gnome down to there. Let's see how this looks so far. Do not enter. I wonder what that means. Why should I not enter? And oh, it's a gnome. If I were to record this video again, I would have like a little bit more fear involved. I mean, that looks okay. Okay, but of course, one of the things I want to do is fix the gnome so he's a little bit larger. I think what I could do here is yeah, just increase the scale a ton. A little bit more. Oh, yeah, that's what I should do when it's like this. Have like a animation player, you know. I think that's a good idea. So maybe what I could do is have the gnome actually, because I don't want it to be black over here. That was scary. I could just have like the gnome be like. Let's bump up the scale a ton more. Just, ooh, that is scary. Yeah, during this walk animation, what if I have the gnome here and then go just so it's like, whoa, what the hell I did? Ah! Okay, I guess I don't know what those buttons do. So right here, I saw the position. I actually want to like figure out how to get my timeline here. Can I go here and be like, time code? Is it timelines? Time code? No, it's not time code. Okay, that's cool. That's chill. That's chill. What are these called? Full animation, toggle animation. So maybe I need the animation timeline. Oh, I'm a pro. I'm a pro at Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro. So maybe right here is where I want his final position to be. Okay, I'm noticing some issues here. Just off the bat, some slight issues here. I think I'm standing still for too long at the start. We could always clip that. So where do I want the gnome to be? Right here. Hmm. So what I was thinking is actually I could have the gnome run across before we see the other side of the portal. Let's have the gnome run across the screen. This is the next skibidi toilet. I could feel it. Okay, that looks pretty terrible. That looks pretty terrible. Let's just delete that. Let's delete that. Let's just try again. So one of the things I'm noticing is let's just bump up the gnome scale a ton. And I guess I could do a slight rotation. Reposition the gnome. And here we could have the gnome back. How's that look so far? Oop, I just saw that. That's not acceptable. Let's just bump the position, bumping the position slightly that way. This is looking pretty weird. And right about here, I think it makes sense for the gnome to be in the center. Okay, let's center the gnome. Center that gnome! Let's also make the gnome a little further back. Okay, I just saw that little black. Woof, woof. Okay. Oh yeah, because we're changing the scale. And we need to enable the scale animation. That's easy peasy. Right there, and then we can make the gnome shrink. Getting ready to like jump scare. I need a keyframe here for the gnome. Just another 100% right there. And here, let's move him back. And then move him forward. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty horrible, don't you? I mean, not horrible, you know, but like pretty uncomfortable. Sorry, I should get like a little less aggressive here. I don't think he needs to jump. I don't think the gnome needs to move. Just like the concept of gnomes in Minecraft are funny enough. Do we even need to enable like scale and no? Do we even need scaling? We don't need scaling. Nah, I want the movement. Yeah, that looks like weird. That looks weird, right? I think the video should end right there. I don't know. That feels about right, right? Yeah, that delivers the payload. So the video should start right about there. This is like, is this even like long enough? I'd say so. Okay, let's just. Is that as far? Is that as good as it gets? Okay, whatever. Huh. Feel like there's something strange I'm feeling here. I don't identify. Can't quite identify. What if we just delete this final? No, we want the gnome to be centered. We want the audience to like be like, oh, it's a gnome. I need like a sound effect. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record some. I think this is good enough to start recording some audio. I think this is good footage wise. Yeah, I think that's good like footage wise. I think that's good. Okay, now I gotta record some audio. I have some ideas in mind. Okay, so I'm not feeling fancy today, so instead of using Ableton, I think I'm just gonna use good old Audacity. Let me warm up a few times. Get that icy water going. Okay, I'm ready. These are like gnome noises, by the way. Gold! I think like a compilation of some of these ideas would be good. These are like gnome noises, by the way. Okay. Okay. I like what we got. I don't even need to listen to these ones. I like what we got here. Okay, wait, what's this one? These are like no. Okay, that's not important. So I'm gonna quickly export these guys and then bring those to Premiere Pro. Let me do that. Also, one thing I want to do is I want to record the silence of my room just so I could get that consistent sound for this 4-second video. So I'm just gonna just shut up and just like record silence. Okay, that's like completely inaudible. Let's just check that out. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, yeah. Was it worth it to record that? I don't know yet. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out. Okay, now I got the gnome sounds placed. Oh man, I should have checked. It just exported the entire audio file. At least it exported like the silence, I guess. I don't know. That's okay. I bet I could go through and clip it how I want. You could hear like my mouth click before I make a noise, but that's okay. Let's start there. And should we make the first noise? Right there should be the first noise. That's pretty weird. I don't know if I'm gonna show my parents this one, honestly. This is not not necessarily something I'm super proud of, but whatever. Ah. Okay then. Like I previously mentioned, the original goal of me sitting down and recording was to explore the paint bucket tool. This is not quite the paint bucket tool, but it's something. It's something. You know, yeah. Let's just stack some noises. Is there a way to add like reverb onto this? Let's just add reverb. Let's add some surround reverb. I don't know what that does. We're gonna find out. That was it. Huh. I kind of like that, you know? It's like, it's kind of funny. Let's save. You know what this video needs? This needs some, like, cute, like, little music. This also needs to be way louder. This needs to be tons louder. Where does it peak at? -30. Okay, let's crank those numbers up in a moment. First, I'm gonna record some music for this. So in front of me, I have the beautiful Arturia Microfreak. Sorry, as I was saying, in front of me, I have the Arturia Microfreak. It is my favorite synthesizer I own. It's because it's the only synthesizer I own. And I only own this synthesizer because of how dynamic and just how powerful it is. I did like 6 months of research on synthesizers to buy my first one. It's like $350, and that is incredible considering the features it has. So here I have to make a decision, right? Do I want this video to have like cutesy vibes, or should I make it a little scary? Because that's gonna be influenced by sound design. I guess we could try to do both. I think that's a good step. Is just like record an audio track that's like scary and an audio track that's kind of cute. I think I'll start with the cute one because I just found this bass sound. Let's check it out. I think that'd be cute. So I'm gonna record that real quick. Let's see how that sounds, how that turns out. If I'm fortunate, that recording was exactly 4 seconds, I think. How long is this clip? It is... Oh, a little over 5 seconds. Perfect. Let's cut that. Okay. Huh. One of the things is that it's only coming out of the left ear, right? But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I know how to fix that. Easy peasy. That's not an issue at all. The issue is, how should I handle this being like 5 seconds? Nah, we'll figure that out later. So what we have to do is split the stereo track to mono. Just delete this guy because we're only recording in mono anyways. I gotta figure out how to... What is that? How do I get that? I don't want it to start there. I want it to start right. I want it to start right here. Instead, it starts not at all. This guy's a menace. What is this? It's just a marker, right? Oh. Got it. That looks a little quiet, but it shouldn't be too quiet. I think it also needs kind of like maybe a synth pad underneath just to fill it up a little bit more, because I think this is too quiet on its own. So let me create a patch real quick. Hopefully that's not too loud. You know, I kind of... The super wave sounds great. I think that's kind of like mysterious. Let's just drop that an octave. Let's have a longer attack. Let's add a little bit of a cutoff filter there. Ooh, baby, that's a sound right there. I think that's what this needs. Okay. Yeah, let's how do I move stuff? Like, I've been so used to Ableton, I've forgotten how to use Audacity. Is it this guy? Yes, it is. Let's see our composition. I need to click that button there. I'm gonna mute the input real quick, so you can't hear it while I record it, but you could hear it in playback. That way I know it's not too loud. Let me just actually delete this and just re-sample it. That should be good. Let me chop that. Just doink, doink. And this is like for a cuter sound anyways. Split stereo track, we could just delete that. Cool, that's nice and cute. Let's export that. So now we got our cute sound. Let's try to make something creepy. What I imagine is like this falling tone. Maybe let's make that lower. Let's put a cutoff filter. It needs to be creepier. How do we make this creepier? Let's ooh. Yeah, that sounds creepy. What it needs is it needs to be like detuned heavily. Like we need an LFO modulating the pitch. Just about there. Let's also decrease the LFO rate. Ah, here we go. I needed to get soggier as it goes. So I think what I could do is get a envelope. I can modulate. I think I could modulate the pitch and the LFO modulation by with the envelope itself. Oh, that's kind of cool. You could hear like as I release the note, the LFO pitch modulation decreases. So let's decrease this by quite a bit. Let's actually make this a negative value. There we go. Let's make that a little more. This needs to be more rambunctious. How can we make this? This isn't extreme enough. This is just simply not extreme enough. Oh. The sound just isn't creepy enough. I want the viewer to feel unnerved. I think this sounds fairly creepy. Let's just record that. Maybe we could drench it in reverb. Cool. Let's record again, but let's get like a high-pitched scary noise. How about we just like... Let's just make a new instrument here. Let's call this one Gnome 2. No, let's call it Gnome 8. That feels better for that instrument. Okay, now what's a good like creepy... We need like a creepy feeling. So let's turn off... Let's just turn off the filters. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Frequency. I think that'd be interesting. Let's apply a high pass filter because we want just like a... And then I could apply some movement there on the filter. Let's see. So what I'm using here is what is this, like a grain cloud filter? Yeah, okay, so maybe... I think what I want is for it to get like... I want it again to be out of tune. This time I'm setting up the cycling envelope set to a standard envelope, so as the time goes on, the... Okay. So what I need is I need the LFO to modulate the pitch. Yeah, okay. And then I need that amount modulated by the cycling envelope. Well, that was pretty wild. I don't think I want to sound this much like a clown. I think it sounds too clown-like. Let's make the cutoff. Let's put that up an octave. Ooh. Maybe that's too high. Let's just try that idea. Let's just try that idea. There's nothing wrong with just trying an idea, right? Don't blame me if the idea doesn't work. I was just trying an idea. And you know what they say? There's nothing wrong with just trying an idea. Wait, also, what note is this guy? I don't know. Okay, let's just record that. Okay, it's recording on the wrong track. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating indeed. This is certainly different than Ableton. This is certainly different than my much-loved Ableton. I think, like, just like... yeah, just like a... just like that. Let's just do that. Yep, that certainly is an idea. Let's cut this guy. Let's cut this guy, maybe. Let's see how that sounds. Let's move both of these to stereo. I mean mono. Delete that. Delete that. Sure, that's certainly an idea. Let's just export that already. Okay, we're back in Premiere Pro. We got our gnome song, I guess. Let's try Gnomes Are Real. Let's see how this one sounds. If it sounds terrible, we'll deal with that. Okay, maybe I exported that wrong, because look, listen how it just starts off way too sharp. You know, like way too much. I don't think I like that one. Doesn't have a slow enough attack. Let's try the gnome song. This one was the cute one, wasn't it? Let's see what cute sounds like. Yeah, that's not scary anymore. That's just cute. That's like playful, you know? I like how the gnome screech is kind of like scary. But, you know, whatever. I like the vibes. I like the vibes. Very whimsical vibes. That's what we're going for here. Just whimsical vibes. Let me control the reverb here, because it's like sounds so far away. Or I guess what I could do is just boost the volume. Hopefully this doesn't hurt. Let's boost it a little bit more. Wait a second. Yeah, I didn't want to add keyframes. I was putting words in my mouth. This is cute now. I like this. I was initially disappointed with this project, but like, I think we've brought it back. I think we've brought it back with this whimsical little sound we've made. Is there a way to like increase the volume somehow? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that because I'm increasing the volume of the reverb. Let's just max that. Oh, channel volume. Well, that's pretty cool. Sometimes the answers are always right in front of you. I think everything just needs to be louder. Let's just make everything louder. I don't know how to make everything louder. I do know how to make individual tracks louder. So let's just do that for everything. Let's make this, let's just set that. You know, 8. The number 8. Number 8 is my favorite number. Yeah, that's... Let's just also set this one to 8. I was thinking, you know, let's leave it at 0. That way it's like, oh, you got layered sounds. It's good sound design. Maybe, no. You know what? 8 was too much. I was right. 0's the right amount. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. I hear what you mean. Let's see. Does that sound balanced with the derpy little synth? I think so. Cool. You know, I think we're done. Let's actually make the gnome screech start when the gnome shows up. Right? I feel like it's happening too soon. Let's just move this guy over just a little. Not that much, just a little. Okay, sure. Let's do it that much. Okay, that was too much. That was too much. Is there a way to like zoom in, maybe? Maybe give me more precise controls over this thing? I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. Ooh. We're cooking something up. Sheesh. It would probably be good if I like learn how to like zoom in on a track, huh? Oh, that's how you do that. That's kind of nice. How do I go in the audio? Hmm. Hmm. Let me do that. Yeah, that was right. That sounded right. Now I just need to align this guy. Let's just try that. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's the video. That's a success right there. Let's see the final product. That's good. This proves that gnomes are real in Minecraft. Wow. At first, I gotta say, I was really disappointed with the project. It wasn't what I was going for. But this is good. This is good. It just needed the music. Anyways, in the future, I do plan on doing the actual like the video that I intended to make when I like sat down here today. Stained glass utility pole. You'll see what I mean later. Anyways, for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was at least a little entertaining. Thanks again. I appreciate it. See you next time.